It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Washington Wizards. Well, it was Washington winning their last game against the Knicks in New York. They've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. Tyronn Lue went from being an assistant coach in Cleveland to interim head coach, and now the head coach with an NBA title. Talk about the job he's done for the Cavs.
You know, his players love him. They fight for him. He played for me, so I know he's a great basketball mind, and I think that's the best compliment you can give a coach.
He played for you?
Yeah, he played for me.
He played for you? You coached him?
Nope, but it was my team.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
it must have been a joy to coach.
Must have been a joy to coach, man. First-time coach, man, leading his team to rings, you've got to be impressed. Well, the other thing that you're impressed is how much guys play for him, not just that he played for guys.
Oh, you know, that's so deep. I'm going to need to take about a half or 3/4 just to digest it. Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. And the Wizards head back to Washington after today's contest. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
And it's in your DNA. You come up against a natural rival, you're going to be a little bit salty.
And that's what makes it fun. You love seeing these two teams go head-to-head. They're going all out.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Isaiah Thomas may be small in size, but he's always dreamed big. He said, "It sounds crazy, but I always thought I was going to be an NBA player, that I'd be an all-star and one of the best to play. That was in my head since I was a little boy, before I loved anything, before I knew what love was. I love the game of basketball." Kevin?
Great to hear that, D.A. Thank you. Thomas plays with real passion. You can tell he loves playing the game. And tonight, something we always like to see. 2 fierce conference rivals going at it. Doris, what's the difference in emotion in a rivalry game such as this?
Well, what you like about something like tonight's game is there's a little bit of distaste, right? When these two teams meet, something important's on the line, and you can feel the intensity.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And now Washington starting group. The explosive backcourt is Wall and Beal at the 1 and 2. Morris and Gortat together down low. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Wall, good.
Well, Wall works hard to get shots from right there, uses his quick feet really well.
The screen from Thompson. LeBron against Porter. Kicks it out to James. And Thomas, here we go. Outside Rose. The offensive rebound. Thompson dishes to Love. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, we know he's one of the best shooting bigs in the league. You have to respect Kevin Love from beyond the arc.
Here's Wall, and Thompson sends it back. LeBron drives in, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Doris, one thing we've seen with LeBron, he's not shy putting pressure on the franchise when it comes to personnel decisions.
Right, Kev, this guy is very serious about winning championships. LeBron James expects support from ownership in terms of acquiring the right pieces, and he keeps his contract short with a purpose. That exerts leverage to be in position to win.
And the first one drops.
You guys know LeBron James relishes every chance he gets from the foul line, and usually he'll knock him down.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Now here's Wall. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Love. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Morris.
And just the kind of start you're hoping to avoid. 1 for 5 from the field here early on.
Morris a screen. Beal drives in. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
The screen from Thompson. Thomas against Wall. Count it. Good.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up his man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Here's Beal. Isaiah Thomas making his last shot. And again, Bradley Beal. Beal's got his second bucket tonight.
Love to see a shooter like Beal mixing it up on the interior.
LeBron James on the wing. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. To the middle. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
And let's check out stats for James. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 22 points per, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Let's make no mistake, one of the elite talents in the NBA and operating at the highest level right now.
Now here's Beal, and he just worked New York in that last game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wall, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
Rose attacking, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Derrick Rose, a free agent this last offseason, didn't get the contract that he might have been hoping for, but most teams' doors shied away from giving sizable contracts to a player with his type of injury history.
Well, for Derrick Rose, I think a number of teams have an interest in him, just not at the same price he once commanded. Still beloved in terms of the fans because he's top 15 in jersey sales. Boy, he's just been so consistent, right? I mean, every time he's gotten to the stripe, he's delivered. This is great stuff.
Towards out with the screen for Porter. Morris a screen from deep. Wall. No good there. And Cleveland the other way now. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively. And when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
I think intensity is the key, right, Greg? When you play with energy on the offensive end, good things usually happen.
Now Thomas. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Love the pass to LeBron. Rose kicks to Thompson. It's stolen by Wall. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. The pass to Morris. Banked in off the glass.
Well, the thing about Markieff Morris, he does a terrific job converting inside.
Love with the screen on Porter. Goes up off the pick. Porter pulls it in. Washington trailing. Here's Beal. True on the 14-footer. Beal's got 6. Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Thomas against Wall. Thomas kicks to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Beal. All with it now. Thomas defending from 18 feet away. Goes back up. Morris. Here's Gortat, and they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. It's a pick by Love. Here's Thomas. The feed now to Love. Nice D from Wall.
Boy, that's high-impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
Wall with another miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Oh, Morris in position. And the rejection by LeBron.
Oh, you watch LeBron, not a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
Wall against Thomas. Love up top over Morris. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
All with it. Now, Thomas defending. Takes the 13-footer. Wall missing again.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, scoring isn't coming naturally to him right now. Looking a little bit uncomfortable out there.
LeBron outside. Back to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
You know, LeBron James has been fouled so many times in his career, it doesn't even faze him anymore. There is no stopping this guy.
For the Cavaliers, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Derrick Rose. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Mahinmi's checked in for Gortat. Kelly Oubre comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Langston Galloway's checked in for Beal. And Tim Frazier's subbed in for John Wall. Here's Galloway. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Knicks in New York. Fade away. And too long on the shot.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Wade outside. The three from Thomas. Rebound, Washington. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
I think, Greg, everyone played their role so well, and I loved how aggressive the guys off the bench were in that one.
Now Frazier, after Isaiah Thomas missed from long range. Great D that time from Thomas.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Smith outside. The drive by James, and he banks in the layup. James has got 9.
Well, Cavs coach Tyronn Lue grew up in the small town of Mexico, Missouri. He saw it all at a young age, good and bad.
Now, here is Morris. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Mahinmi with it, guarded by Holmes. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
That's how it's done, my man. Jan Mahinmi attacks the rim. No one gets in his way.
And Coach Tyronn Lue credits the influence of his hometown on teaching him how to live life.
All right, Kev. He says it taught him the things to do and the things not to do in life. He was straight as an arrow during his pro career. Never once got a technical in 11 years of playing. Quite remarkable.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 9. Here's Wade, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kelly Oubre. The Cavaliers have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Wade. Hey, Doris, with all the switching on defense, it seems like everyone has to be able to guard both inside and on the perimeter. Do you see us becoming even more of a positionless league?
You know, this is a fascinating aspect to me because you focus on a player like Draymond Green, who coming out of Michigan State was considered a tweener, somebody who was neither a guard nor a forward and didn't have the requisite skill set to be effective in the NBA. but there is true value to players, be it at the small forward, the power forward, or the center position. Because the league is such a heavy pick and roll, because the floor is so spread, Kevin, the guys who have the kind of lateral mobility and the basketball IQ to switch onto smaller players and stay in front and contest shots, they're crucial. For right now, this is the trend, and I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon.
So we can't get either to fall.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Meeks dishes to Oubre. Back to Meeks. Passes to Frazier. Over to the wing. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. Mahinmi a screen. Here's Galloway.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Holmes, that's a screen. Thomas passes to Holmes. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Holmes got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Meeks on the wing, covered by Smith. Mahinmi a screen. Clock at 6. Frazier against Thomas. A shot by Frazier, no good. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Crowder kicks to Wade. There's a good screen. Smith outside. Back to Wade for 3. And it's Meeks with the rebound. Wizards trail by 8. Oubre with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And another miss by Washington.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Well, I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Here is Frazier. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
14 feet away. A shot by Mahinmi, no good.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
Holmes, that's a screen. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Smith the pass to Holmes. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Galloway. That one, no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, we know what Derrick Rose has been through, the injuries, the expectations. And we asked him how he's dealing with all of it.
I got a clear mind when I play. I can't think about the past. I can't think about if I'm going to hurt myself, if I move the wrong way. When I'm out there, I have a free mind. I have no expectations on myself. I just know that I prepare myself well. There's no pressure.
Colin Rose says no pressure, but I have to feel like there's at least a little bit, guys, of pressure to get back to where he was.
Yeah, I mean, league MVP in 11, once considered a cornerstone for the NBA's youth movement. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is does he have the heart and drive?
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
Well, the commitment is evident, and they are simply phenomenal at their aggression on the defensive end right now.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Jody Meeks. Mahinmi is out there with Oubre. Then there's Frazier. And it's Galloway in at the 2.
Well, listen, we know the heart of this Wizards team is the backcourt of John Wall and Bradley Beal. They are the engine that gets this team going, and both serve as great leaders as well.
Shot clock at 3. Mahimi's shot is good.
You know, the easy one there. You know, Galloway able to read the defense, finding his man for the great setup. Pretty.
Frazier against Wade. Out to Shumpert. To Holmes. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Cavaliers.
And they really based almost their entire offense around the 3-point shot. Spread the floor, space the defense, and if the deep shots aren't falling, at least it should open things up inside.
Mahimi a screen. Meeks with it. Now Smith defending. Meeks can't hit. And Doris with Wall and Beal, the Wizards leaders. Most would argue that they are the best backcourt right now in the Eastern Conference.
Well, there is a tandem in Toronto that might argue that supposition. But to me, Bradley Beal and John Wall are absolutely one of the elite backcourts in the NBA. Both guys are efficient scoring. Both can create off the dribble. And it's hard to overstate how much they mean to this team.
Now here's Frazier. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. He goes up again. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Hey, Kevin, you do not have to be a gifted scorer. Jan Mahimi willing to create offense, working hard on the offensive window. You know, I think it's interesting. When you talk about being consistent, Jan Mahimi is a great example. This guy's a solid center who will defend and board for you. So important.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Carter comes in for J.R. Smith. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Now here's Rose. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. And Doris Mahimi is not a flashy player by any means.
Right. Jan is a guy who doesn't need to play with flash in order to impact a game. He does a terrific job filling up space on the offensive end when teams collapse off him. And this guy's got a great career field goal percentage because he takes only the shots he knows he can make.
Now here's Rose following the miss by John Wall. Love dishes to Rose. Back to Love. Down low. Oubre with the steal. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM. He even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Here's Wall, and count it from 19 feet away. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
I'll tell you, that's a good contest right there, but John Wall is locked in.
Here's Rose. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Crowder kicks to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Rose against Wall. Mahimi a screen. And the rejection by Love.
Wow, terrific timing from Kevin Love to get the block, something he's worked hard to improve on.
Now Rose to the paint. Love the pass to Shumpert. Carter dishes to Love. Back to Carter. Washington with the rebound. Mahimi's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Beal in the corner. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Cleveland leading by 3. Kicks it to Crowder. Back to Rose. Up against Mahimi. It's stolen by Mahimi. And here's Meeks. He had 10 points in the win against New York.
Well, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Now here's Love. He had 22 points in the win against Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers again can't hit. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Listen, Kelly Oubre comes out of Kansas a little bit as a project. He had unbelievable speed and athleticism and had to impact the game defensively. But he is really starting to expand his role on the offensive end.
Green is checked in for Crowder. And Doris, for Kelly Oubre, you can see the athleticism he has.
No doubt. I mean, the speed is always on display, whether he's on the interior, trying to get out in transition, trying to blow by a defender. Once the finishing catches up, this guy's going to be a nightmare to defend.
Banked in off the glass. Oubre's got the lead up to 2 now for Washington.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Love kicks to Rose. They need this. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now here's Wall. He's got 6. He feeds it to Gortat. Good work there as it goes. And the Wizards lead by 1.
Well, make no mistake, this guy a high percentage finisher inside. Gortat can finish with either power or finesse.
Shumpert passes to Green, and it's Green with the jam. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
From about 16, Wall, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Oubre with the steal. Feeds it to Wall. It's stolen by Green. Left side, Shumpert. The wing jumper off target. For Washington, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And the rejection by Love. And the basket is good. Gortat's got 4 this quarter. Cavaliers trailing. Rose with the ball. Inside. Gortat with the steal. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
All right, a moment to see the stats for Beal. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, putting up about 22 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Well, and this is exactly who he is, a flat-out scoring machine. You plug him in and let him go to work.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a switcher also for Washington. Morris is checked in.
Well, Kevin, no one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Beal dishes to Gortat. Rose against Wall. Over Rose. Wall, no luck. Cleveland's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Let's go. Rose, no good. Washington trailing. Here is Gortat. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging a...
Look at that. This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Rose against Wall. Left side Rose. Gortat with the steal. Shot from the wing, and it's Wall. That time the assist from Gortat. That's 10 points for John Wall.
If you put together a list of the fastest players end-to-end, John Wall is certainly at the top.
For 3, Love, and the 3 ball is good. Love's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Cavs.
Where they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Here's the screen. There's a screen by Gorton. And Beal kicks to Wall. Hands it from downtown. Wall's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for Washington.
Yeah, improving his three-point percentage has been a true focus for John Wall every offseason.
Pass to Carter. And here's Rose outside. That's in there. Carter with the assist. That's 7 points for Derrick Rose. Now Wall. 13 points in the game. Over Thompson. Wall, no luck.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Thompson sets the pick for Rose. To the inside. Thompson passes to Green. Back to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 6 on the shot clock. The screen from Thompson. Here's Carter. Gortat with the defensive effort. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Wall, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Thompson, a screen on Wall. The dish to Love. They get it again. Rose kicks to Carter. Back to Rose. Gortat with the steal. Morris outside. Outside Wall. Beal, that's for 2. Misses off the right eye. Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. The screen from Thompson. Outside Rose. Over in the corner, Green. Clock at 4. Love, no good.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
Here's Porter. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
Don't let the slender frame fool you. Porter with the strength to finish through contact.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. James checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Jeff Green. Wade, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And Thomas subbed in for Derrick Rose. And then for Washington, Langston Galloway comes in for Beal. And Tim Frazier subbed in for John Wall. Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 28-point game against Oklahoma City.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Gortat with a screen on Thomas. Frazier dishes to Gortat. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Marcin Gortat would not be denied.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Holmes, that's a screen. And here is Thomas. 14 points from him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
His passing definitely came into play as well, Kev. He was very unselfish, really kept the ball moving.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Yeah, he saw he had a huge opportunity to help his team. Score is tight-knit, and he comes through.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Washington out in front. They lead by a bucket. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Can move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Welcome, everybody, to the Halftime Show. I'm Ernie Johnson. The guy nodding over here is Kenny the Jet Smith. And the guy that's doing that is Shaquille O'Neal. The game plan did not work out for Washington in the first quarter. the deficit for them just seemed to grow and grow, eventually reaching the 10-point mark at one stage of the period. Moving on to the second quarter, big-time momentum shift as they came out blazing, wiping the deficit away and now lead by 2. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Efficiency, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out of the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that will wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the second half.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Well, we all have hobbies outside basketball, Doris. You've said that one of your passions is cooking, and I know this personally. I have to ask, what's your best dish? What's your specialty?
That might be too many to name, but if I were to pick just one, I would probably have to say my chicken tetrazzini is my children's favorite. Boy, I can throw down in the kitchen, Kevin.
Learn that from Mom? You just picked it up on your own? How'd you learn to be such a good cook?
My daughter and I, that was one thing that sort of really bonded us. We would watch a little cooking show on TV, head to the kitchen and try to reproduce it. So Sarah and I did some work.
Love that skill. The two stars, LeBron and Love, making up the forward positions. Derrick Rose is out there with Thomas. And it's Thompson in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here is Thomas, following the basket by John Wall.
Well, Isaiah Thomas has a great stroke. The guy can fill it up from downtown.
Morris a screen. And Wall kicks to Morris. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's interesting. Kevin Love almost 2 different players, right, guys? I mean, a bruising offensive rebounder who can battle inside, but also a skilled perimeter shooter. That's a rare combination.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. And the three-point shot is a growing part of Kevin Love's game.
Well, I think it's certainly something he's added since coming to the NBA. From barely shooting any early on in his career where he was a flat back-to-the-basket scorer, now three-pointers account for almost half of his field goal attempts.
Beal's shot is good.
I tell you, that's physical defense. Bradley Beal being aggressive, maintains his focus, finishes through contact. Exactly what you want from this guy.
Now here's James. He's got 9.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
Here's Morris. The Cavaliers making the shot. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The screen from Thompson. James kicks to Love. And Thomas has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Doesn't come as any surprise so far in this game that LeBron's stamp is all over it. Simply a dominant player.
And that replay sponsored by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play. Porter kicks to Beal. Morris a screen. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Wall. 15 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 9. Love grabs the board. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Love with the screen on Porter. Lobbed up there for Love. It's stolen by Morris. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Beal the pass to Wall. They set the pick. Dishes it to Gortat. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Good D from Love. The Cavaliers leading by 3. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Thomas against Wall. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And this is why Isaiah Thomas is efficient. That mid-range adds to an ability to drive it or shoot the 3.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Knocks it loose. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Wall.
And plain and simple, they just don't have the three-point shot tonight. They'll need to keep taking them to keep the defense honest, but they can't expect it to be a major source of points the way they have been clanking it off the iron so far. Just a bad time to go cold from deep as a team.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Thomas kicks to Love. He dishes it to James. And the dunk by James.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Wall dishes to Porter. Back to Wall from the arc. The offensive rebound. Gortat. And sticking right with it. Gets the foul with the bucket. And he'll go to the line.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mon Shumpert has come in for Derrick Rose. And then for Washington, Mahinmi's checked in for Markieff Morris. Kelly Oubre comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Jody Meeks in for Bradley Beal. Wizards trail by 3. Oubre passes to Wall. Over in the corner, Meeks. To the left wing. Thomas with the steal. Out to Shumpert. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Mahinmi.
The defense not doing its job there. Left him wide open, and I'm sure he's kicking himself for not cashing in.
Pass to Gortat. Meeks on the wing. Guarded by Shumpert. Nice ball movement by Washington. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mahinmi. Shoots over Crowder. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. For Washington, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And he knocks down the first one. Doors with every team looking to spread the floor, get that space. Most big men are being asked to increase their range. Is the practice time going into that taking away from working, for instance, on other fundamentals that a big guy should be working on?
Here's how you know this is for real. When you hear Dwight Howard talking about the fact that this guy is going to spend an entire summer trying to develop the range because he wants to extend his playing career.
Sure.
Dwight Howard at one time was the single most dominant back-to-the-basket low post center. They surrounded him with shooters. They put him in pick and roll, and he was an absolute monster. You know what? I don't know if it'll take away from the other fundamentals for the center. I do know that the role of center has drastically changed in the NBA.
Offensive rebound. Wall. Crowder with the steal. LeBron James on the wing. 16 points for him. Outside Thomas. And Shumpert kicks to Crowder. LeBron drives in. The 3. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Crowder's got 5 points so far.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying one step ahead of the defense.
Looking to get back on track here. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They are just killing them on the interior.
I think everyone can now agree that John Wall is one of the better point guards in the NBA.
No doubt. At this point, when you factor in his production, he's got to be in the top 5, if not top 3 guards in the league. One of the better passers we have as well. It's just hard to find guards that can create so easily the way Wall can.
Now, here's Holmes. 6 points for him. Back to Smith. The pass to Holmes. To the middle. Gortat with the steal. Wall against Thomas. Wall, no luck. Cleveland leading by 3. Outside Thomas. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Meeks on the wing, guarded by Shumpert. Pulls it from 20. Wall missing again.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's not how you capitalize on the offensive end. You simply have to be more patient.
Nice timing to get up on that shot.
Boy, you can't ask for better defense, Greg. Excellent work getting right into the grill of the shooter.
Now, here's Meeks. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Wall. Here we go now. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's on Isaiah Thomas. John Wall's become one of the best passers in the game. There's no doubt about that. He sets up his teammates very well for scoring.
He really does, Kev. Last year, 2nd in the NBA in assists per game, almost 11 a game. He set the mark for most assists in a single season by a Wizard. What a great passer this guy has been his whole career.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. Smith dishes to Thomas. Back to Smith. Lock at 6. Passes it to Holmes. Chalk up 2 there. Holmes got 8 points.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Wizards trail by 5. And Wall kicks to Galloway. And it's Wall in the corner. Over Thomas. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, Kevin, that's the aggressive nature of John Wall. Always looking for ways to push the action and generate offense.
Tries it from 19, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Baseline jumper, rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wade kicks to Thomas. Back to Wade. Tries from 16. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 7. And Wall kicks to Oubre. To the wing right side. The feed to Meeks. Thomas against Wall. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Wall's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, the defense is obviously going to concede the jump shot to John Wall. And when he's making it, you're in real trouble.
Thomas passes to Holmes. Back to Thomas. The 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
A chance here to check out John Wall. He's been a factor for them over the last month. 9th in assists, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Green, he's checked in for Crowder. And then for Washington, Morris is checked in for Jody Meeks. And Tim Frazier's subbed in for John Wall.
Galloway just so explosive. He shines when the ball is in his hands in a pick-and-roll situation.
Holmes, that's a screen. Thomas kicks to Green. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A nice shot by Frazier.
Exactly the kind of ball movement they're looking for.
Cleveland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. They kick it out to Green. Again, the miss by Green.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
For the lead, Oubre, good. Oubre's got 7 points in the game.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
And Thomas. Here we go. Smith outside. Thomas down low. Frazier covering. Thomas, no good. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Galloway kicks to Frazier. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you look at the Cavs offense, right? It's all about drive and kick. They put the ball into the hands of LeBron and space the floor with that shooting. It's a sort of pick your poison situation.
And the Cavs last season first in the league in catch and shoot three-pointers made.
Right, number 1, Kevin, in corner threes, and that was by a big margin. They put the ball in the hands of their stars and then position shooters around those two.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Cleveland.
And this is where Derrick Rose makes his money on the offensive end, takes the action right to the rack.
Frazier outside. Morris against Rose. Morris dishes to Galloway. And a wide open look for Porter. Kept alive by Washington.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Outside Rose. Out to Smith. John Wall getting it done for Washington. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. Thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Here is Frazier. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Frazier. Bradley Beal is out there with Porter. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Galloway in at shooting guard. Offensive rebound, Morris. Smith with the defensive effort.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Snatched up. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. That free throw good from Holmes.
Well, one thing we know about this Wizards team, they have no problem putting points on the board. Last year, they were 5th in the league in points per game. Offense was the strength of this team. Now, can they put together a little bit on the defensive end?
Kicks it to Porter, and stolen by Love. Wade drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now here is Morris. They set the screen. He kicks it to Beal. Morris a screen. Offensive rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Frazier kicks to Galloway. The Wizards working the ball around now. Morris a screen. Back to Beal. Launches it. Beal can't get that one to fall. And for the Wizards in their offense, Doris, it starts with the backcourt, but they can hurt you at a lot of positions.
Right, Kev, because they had 6 players players averaging double-figure points last season. It's a very strong passing team. They can score inside, they can score outside, and no lead is safe when they are getting shots to fall.
And here's Frazier after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. Smith against Beal. Will it go? And it's good on the way in.
Oh, slicing into the lane. Nice take by Bradley Beal.
Holmes has a screen. Off the pick. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Wizards trail by 7. Frazier outside. Galloway. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, such a great example of Galloway not needing a lot of time to get off that catch and shoot.
Now here's Wade. Smith right side. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
Here's Galloway. There's a screen. Wade with the block, but he recovers it. Outside, Porter. Off target from outside.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Wade passes to Holmes. Love outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Washington calls timeout. Doris, some people are pushing for Holcomb Rucker to be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. What do you think are the chances of that happening?
You know, I think contributions to the game take many shapes and forms, Kevin. And obviously, Rucker Park is one of the most identifiable places in the history of the game. If you're a city basketball player, you know Rucker Park. You tried to prove your bona fides there. So if the committee believes Mr. Rucker is worthy, I am all for it.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And Washington making a change here. Ball's checked in. He feeds it to Beal. Back to Wall. Clock at 6. Shoots. And again, Washington no good. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Love with the screen on Porter. The kick out to Rose. Thompson in the corner. Feeds it to James. Pass to Wade. And Love has it in the corner. Again, Love missing. Washington has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Gortat. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Now, Gortat is a space eater, and you've got to put a body on or he's going to burn you with putbacks like he did there.
Now here's LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
That's a specialty. Flying to the basket with no fear and conversion.
Wizards trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here the step back. And the shot falls short this time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, his production has been unbelievable. Really a testament to how much he cares about his craft. Yeah, tough for them to bounce back when he's shooting like this. He's been off all period.
And finished off by LeBron.
Just fluidity that LeBron plays with. His ability to change direction on a drive so quickly. Incredible.
They set the pick. And Gortat kicks to Morris. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, you look at Markieff Morris, and you see a player, Greg, who is finally meeting his potential.
And you know what? Give credit to Morris because he's fallen in line with the team and the staff here. I think he's always had the talent to be an impact player. It just took a structured situation for him to really flourish, and I think he's found a home here in Washington.
What a story for Markieff Morris, taken exactly one pick before his twin brother Marcus back in 2011.
Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 8 points for Wade. Wizards trail by 13. All with it. There's a screen by Gortat. Gortat with a screen on Wade. The dish to Morris. On the wing, Porter. Morris with the screen for Porter. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Morris, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
LeBron dishes to Wade. LeBron passes to Wade. Here's Love. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Washington's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And Wall kicks to Gortat. On the wing, Morris. And again, Washington, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Love with his second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
To me, guys, the possession there was all about the perseverance by Love on the offensive glass. Just a force to be reckoned with.
Gortat with a screen on Wade. Beal gets a wide open look. Another shot. Here's Gortat. And another shot. And he sinks the layup.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Out to the right wing. From deep, Rose. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Wizards trail by 18. Here's Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Outside, Beal. Wall against Wade. Beal from long range. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Rose. LeBron outside. Rose kicks to LeBron. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markieff Morris.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Washington shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. There's a good screen. There's a screen by Gortat. The open shot by Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Now here's Rose. The three-pointer, no good. Wade against Wall. It's tipped up off the screen.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
James dishes to Wade. Rebound by the Wizards. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Yes! And the foul. Thompson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Thompson. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Dwayne Wade. And free throw good from Morris. And Markieff Morris, a power forward who gives you a different look and a little bit of everything, Doris.
Well, what I love about Keith, he isn't going to back down on the block, and he's able to score in a number of different ways. Got a great nose for the basket, collected when finishing at the rim. This guy adds so much value.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
Now, here's Holmes. Now LeBron. Holmes, that's a screen. James kicks to Rose. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Jay Crowder's checked in for Cleveland. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Wall. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Cleveland's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. LeBron against Porter. There's Rose with the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Right side, Porter. Dishes at the Wall. Wall missing again.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
The free throw drops for Rose. Doors with the players being so athletic and the plays happening so incredibly fast. The league is looking at maybe 4 or 5 officials. Would that just be more whistles or better officiating?
I'm glad you're chuckling about this because I don't know how the geometry of this works.
Thank you.
As it is, sometimes the size of the players seems to swallow up dimensions in the floor. Kevin, one of the things that Steve Kerr once said to me was, we are trying to make officiating a science when in fact officiating is an art, and sometimes mistakes is part of the human dynamic. Can we leave the officials alone, please?
And I think if they're over 90% correct, which is I think even low in terms of success in them calling a game, that is phenomenal. And the analytics, as you know, Doris, coming from the league office is off the charts. They've never been more detail oriented.
Correct. The NBA officials are the best in the world. Are they perfect? No. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Let's just play on.
Now Porter, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. Drops in the tray.
It got on balance, and that's a tougher shot than it looks. Nice work by Otto Porter.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Crowder kicks to James. For 3, Love. Porter pulls it in.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Wall's shot is off. Thomas kicks to Love. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.